tie the rope to the tree.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Where you tuning in from? I'm talking. Hi, Shamika. How you doing today? Ow. All right. I'm sorry. I'm hearing myself. Sage, can you pause that? Hel- Ow. Hello, everyone. How you doing today? I promise you, I try to come on live today to trade. I'm surprised I even survived in the trade. The internet was just on and off, on and off, on and off. But I do have the receipts to show you. Turn that down, Sage. Where's everyone tuning in from? Turn it down.
That was too risky. But at least I'm safer now.
All right, so ILG. So today, I'm gonna just jump in straight into this video. I wanted to come on live today and do my live trade, but every time when I was in the trade, I tried to come on live with Stream Yard. It's probably even up, but it was just chipping in and chipping out. I don't know what's going on with my internet. So if this happened, just come back in a few minutes. But I want to show you my screen with my trading today.
Okay, I need to get ready for that.
Oh, all glory to God, Shamika. I don't even remember what I tell you, but you can, if you can email me the testimony, or if you don't mind, you could share it right here. Um. Oh, Mexico. Oh, how is Mexico? I think Mexico is one of my my next on my list to travel. But let me present my screen to you. Share. Honestly, I could have even made more money today, but I didn't wanna do too much and mess up my money. Okay. The goal today was $5,000, but I made 8,000. Um, this is $8,323. All right. So this is the account I trade today, and I'm gonna go to the let me show you the data that it's not like a pretend trade. If I have anything recorded from the live that I try to do, that chip in and out, you could see when I took profit, some profit. So the total profit for this account so far is 14,963. But for today, as you could see, I do lose trade as well, but my trades are not like terrible. My biggest loss was 2,294, right? And that's okay. That's not a big loss versus the account that I have. All right. So what I would say is try not to hold your trades. Again, it depends on how much lots you're trading. So let's go into the trades. This is my overall account, but I'm gonna show y'all today. Okay, so today I did not take 24 trades. I'm sure about that. So I don't know why it says 24 trades. I think I took maybe 6 trades today. They be overshowing. I don't know where 24 came from. Or I'm probably bugging. So, but today was my goal was $5,000. Today I made 8,000. Two 223, and the two biggest trade from today the 26th was 2,730 and 2,500. Honestly, I came out the trade early sometime because I'm like, I already make my money. Like, but it literally went exactly where, oh, it's gonna go there, it's gonna go there. Okay. Oh, the screen is not clear. Oh, that's good. Shamika. Hold on, let me try something. My screen is not clear. I'm using a streaming service, but I wanna no, when you're trading with a prop firm, you can cash out 50% of your profit. Why? Because you want to continue trading. But yes, you can cash out your money. If you just want to cash out all your money and then stop trading, I never heard of anybody that do that. But usually they keep the money going and going. But you want to have money in your account so you can continue trading. But yes, you can withdraw your money. Okay. Yes. So this is what I was telling y'all, that I want to help 100 people um make $1,000 a day. Is it possible? Yeah. And as you can tell, if you go back to my other trading videos, if you go back to my other live trading videos, you see me trading live. Hold on. Oh, that's the screen. So it's not just something I'm telling you or trying to convince you to do. I'm showing you, okay? So anybody ready to join my team? I have 2 slots open. Okay, so for my group session, I sold out the first week group session. So the next group session would start the other week. Okay. If you was here like a couple days ago, I said I was doing group session. I was doing thank you, Shamika. Me as well, man. It took 5 years, 5 years. Okay, it took me 5 years, but it doesn't have to take you that. I'm literally handing you the blueprint. So if you want to make money, you're tired of being broke. What is your why? Don't you want your time freedom? You want to travel the world and live that life of luxury and all that? You have to apply. Now you have to apply wisdom to the knowledge you have. Okay, you can have anything you want. You put your mind to it. All right. I tell myself when I was learning the trade, when I master this, I'm gonna be helping other people to trade. Okay, so I want to save you the headaches. I want to save you the stress, and I want to help you to make money. I don't know about you, but if you're not tired of being broke and living paycheck to paycheck, this, if you put your mind to it, you put your work in, you keep your job, you use that job, and you can fund your own account. But the best way right now is to buy a funded account. So you get access to money with just $150 give you access to 150K account. But basically, your drawdown is 4,500. So you want to make sure you don't exceed 4,500. Else you're gonna have to reset your account for another $150. So you're basically getting your account for $150. And when you pass the test with the $9,000 in your account, you get access to that money to trade and remove money whenever you desire. So there's no excuse. And for all who's interested in my program, in my service, I have afterpay, so you ain't got no excuse either. I go as low as $500 the last time. I don't know if y'all missed the sale, right? But for the new group um mentorship, it's $999. I think it's just 1,000 flat on my website because I had to update it. If you want the one-on-one mentorship, that's $5,000. Again, I'm teaching you how to scale your account and make at least $1,000 a day, at least. Okay, so if I can make $5,000 a day, you can do it too. So the more you do it, the more you're confident. Actually, no, you need knowledge and wisdom. The bigger your account is, the easier it is for you to make money. So I'm gonna say that you just need 5 candlesticks and 5 contracts or 10 contracts. That's easy $1,000. Okay, I work 110 hours per week. Wait, you work 100? Wow, that's crazy. Um, let me try so zoom in on this account. Oh yeah, zoom in. I don't know. That's the biggest. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's the biggest it can go. I don't know if y'all could see today. This is the profit and loss. Okay, for today, this is 8,223. Okay, so this was a $150,000 account. I took it up to 164,000. And let me go for the recap for this week. For 5 days. It took me 5 days for to make $14,963. Okay, so my account is bigger now, so I'm able to take bigger trades. But remember, when you take bigger trades, your risks are bigger. But if you're not holding your trades, then it's less risky. Okay, so you just want the candlestick. Let me show you something. If you have a big account, you know to manage your money, you know to manage the account, right? I'm gonna show you something. I'm not gonna take any trade. I think the market is closed now anyway. Now this is the trade I took. I was able to get this trade right here. So imagine I saw this candlestick right here on top of the resistant. This is a resistant area, right? And I know this was gonna drop because prices at this resistant area. I saw this engulfing candlestick. It came back, another engulfing, and I'm like, all right, this is getting ready to drop. Right here, there's this hammer candlestick pattern that show sign of reversal. And then I saw this engulfing candles that engulf the two previous candle, and it broke my pattern. So if you enter this trade with a 10 lot, imagine the break came here and you enter here, you just come here. That literally is like $5,000. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Based on your contract, how many contract you're trading, you could literally trade from here to here, and that's like $5,000. That's like 2,500. So if you trade like half of that candlestick, I don't need to be that greedy to make money. So it's a higher probability that the price is going to come here versus go down here. But if you understand the stock market and trading, you understand the candlestick pattern, okay? And you won't be freaking out when the price pull back on you. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think this makes sense. And then group it. It looks good. Maybe I can change this.
Now who's ready to join my mentorship? Okay.
This
I'm tired of seeing people saying they're not making enough money. They ain't got no time for their family. They're burned out. Literally, I did all the work for you. Okay. There's afterpay available. All right. I have $5,000 personal mentorship, $999 six group mentorship. Okay. Again, you don't have to wait till you complete the mentorship to start taking trades. You could get a small account, and when I come live or when I'm trading, you could trade with me. Again, you enter the market at your own risk and you exit the market at your own risk. All right. So if I say, like right here, if I'm live with y'all and you're watching me, let me go to the charts, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to take an entry right here. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to take the entry, and it's going to be up to you if you want to take it or not. Don't risk what you're not willing to lose. But again, I take high probability trade. So I'm not just jumping in the market and guessing. If you see, I have a certain way that I trade. It's the same way here, and it's the same way here. Okay. And I think, is the market closed yet? I think the market is already closed. So I think there's trading on Saturday, and then on Sunday. The market closes on Friday, and then I think on the weekends they crypto, you can trade crypto, and Sunday again the market is open. All right. So the market is literally open 24 hours.
maybe another.
The chosen one, if you do afterpay, you don't pay all the money. The cheapest plan I have right now is the 999, where it's a group mentorship. But if you when you go to the website and you go to checkout, all the way at the end, PayPal offers you afterpay where you pay monthly. So I think it's like $200 for the month. Okay, or however PayPal breaks it up, but you don't have to pay the whole thing up front. I always use Afterpay to pay for all my services. Even if I have all the money in my account, I'm gonna go to Afterpay because I can use that money to probably do something else. All right. So 999, that's a steal anyway, because usually even the mentorship is like 8,000. Okay, but I'm doing 5,000 because a lot of people um ask me to make it a little less pricey. And I really and truly don't think it's pricey because based on the value that you're getting, and you're able to make your money back if you follow the instruction I'm giving you. All right. Again, I give you a service. I teach you. It's you now is need to sit down and review what I teach you, follow the plan that I give you. And again, you can tweak it to however want. Maybe you figure out something that gives you a better confirmation, you can do that. But the knowledge is literally what you're paying for. All right. And I do live trading. So if you need confidence or you need a boost, hold on. All right, so the mentorship is 4 weeks, okay? For once a week, you come to the class, right? And I give you that week lesson. But after that lesson, you have homework for the rest of the week. All right. That's how you're gonna build consistency. After the mentorship, okay, so I have like different lesson: support and demand, supply and resistance, and then the next week is going to be something else. So before you can go to the next lesson, you need to make sure you master the first week's lesson. So it's basically a 4 week if you think about it, but we meet 4 times, okay, for a 1 hour, or hopefully it's 1 hour. If I have to go over a little bit, I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna answer your question and all that in the group session. You will have question, but there's gonna be like, since it's 6 of you, it's gonna be a bit limited, okay, because everybody gonna have, I'm answering 6 people question versus the one-on-one is just me and you ask me a million question during the week. When I give you your home, when I give you your homework, you send your homework in, okay, I review your homework, I send you back to do this and all those things. And then when it comes to passing the test to get funded, I can help you with passing your test, okay? So what is this test I'm talking about? You need to be able to make $9,000.
That means
Well,
I can
okay,
change
there's
the
3 different
size.
accounts.
So what
Stage,
about
hold on, mommy
this?
talking, turn that down. So there's 3 different accounts, okay?
I don't think so. Oh, moving it makes the
So
circle
for me, the
change,
bigger
and the
account
angle
is
or something.
easier. For me, it's easier to make $9,000 with a $4,500 account, because if you draw down below 4,500, you have to retake the test. That account costs $150. So it's like, yeah, I'm the one who teach the class. So what am I talking about? Okay, so the knowledge is key, okay, but I don't want y'all to be stressing about I don't have the money to trade. That's the easy part. Getting the account and the money in it is the easy part. Passing the test is what you need to focus on, because you can't keep giving, paying for the accounts and then you're failing the test. If they basically giving you a 50K account and they want you to make $3,000, okay, but you cannot lose more than $2,000 in the account. If you do that, you fail the test and you have to pay another $50 again to reset the account. And then there's the 150K account, which I think is the best account because your leverage is better. So you get 4,500, and if you can make $9,000 without blowing 4,500, then you're gonna have to keep trying. But with the proper risk management, you should be able to do so. Okay. Yeah, I'm the one who teach the class. I already teach. I already have students that I teach and all that. I'm gonna create one of these group thing where I could like send the setups and things like that. Again, even when I send you the setup, it's your choice to review it and see, oh, if this happened, I'm gonna enter the trade. As a beginner, I encourage you to just take small trades to learn to be consistent. I'm going to tell you something. When you enter the market and you see how much money you can make, you're going to get greedy and you're going to want to hold your trades when it's unnecessary, when it's not a need. And then let me go over here. Now, you see this huge candlestick, right? And you didn't enter the trade. And then you see another red candlestick, and you decide to jump in the trade here now, which is not smart because you don't try to trade at the end of the move, okay? But because you see this big candlestick and how much money you missed out, you're gonna want to try to jump in the trade here, which is not smart because you're gonna be in this pullback. And if it's a small account, you can get stopped out, okay? Or you could be in the trade right here. You see like $1,000. You reach your take profit. Your take profit is $500 for the day. The trade happened to be here. You hold it and you reach $1,000. Instead of closing the trade, you're gonna see, oh, maybe I could make another 1,000. Knowing you made your goal. If you don't have a goal, you can blow your account and give the market back your money. The market is here. You keep holding, and then it reverse all the way back up here. Now you only had $300, and then you're like, I don't even know if it's gonna keep coming up, and you close the account. So that's called greed. You had $1,000. You broke your $500 goal, but because you just want more money, you made the market reverse on you and it stamp you out. You close your trade here because you think it's gonna go up. But me now, I'm a professional trader. I'm gonna say I'm a professional trader. All right. So today I was in this trade. When the market reverses, I don't panic because I know market structure and candlestick. A lot of you in this trade, if you had took this trade and you see this happen in the markets going up again, you would have probably run out the trade. And then you realize that it came exactly down here like you thought it would at this support level. Now I'm gonna walk you through what happened today. Okay. I was scalping the market. I was in and out, in and out. And then I was here and I realized the market was at a support level. All right. But then right here is the support level. It broke, which is good. And then I realized it was pulling back. So I thought it was just going to do one heavy drop, but it didn't. It pulled back, right? Because I entered here. So it didn't hit my stop loss because I had enough money to hold a trade. And it didn't stomp me out here because I know the market break and retest. It means the market break, it usually pulls back. So why I stay in the trade is because market was making structure. Okay, so it pulled back, but it didn't go above this level right here, which made me hold the trade. And then as I watch it, I realize this is like wicking out right here. This is rejection. So I'm like, okay, I'm still anticipating the market to keep dropping. And then I'm seeing this huge red candlestick. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold the trade. So it came all the way up here. And then when I start seeing this, I'm like, all right, the market is gonna drop because here's my pattern again. And then it broke right here, and that's where the $2,700 trade was, or the 2,500. It broke, pulled back, and I think it came back down. And yeah. Right here is where I closed the trade. Right here. So, but if you don't have good knowledge about the market, the structure, and good psychology, I could have closed this trade and lose unnecessary $2,000 because I don't understand market structure. And again, the market could have reversed and stomped me out. And if I lost $2,000, it's okay. Okay, don't risk what you're not willing to lose. A 2,000 loss in this account is actually not bad, but I rather not lose no money. Period. But you're gonna have days when you lose, but you can lose a trade, but you want to make sure you have good risk management. Okay, so when you have good risk management, even if the trade reverse on you, okay, I took a $500 loss, but it's okay. The next trade you enter, you win $2,000. Do you understand that? Don't take a trade and then make the market reverse on you for $5,000, and then your take profits is like $300. Okay, you don't trade like that. But in the beginning, when you don't really have knowledge and things of that sort, you would stay in the trade because you don't want to lose. But if you think about it, if I had closed the trade at $500, at least I would still have more money to trade than just hoping that the market is going to reverse, not understanding market structure. And sometimes there's news, and news can just shoot up or shoot down and blow your account. This is why you check news first, and you always make sure you have a stop loss. But a lot of professional traders, they don't use stop loss, but they watch the market. Okay, and you have this in the back of your head: how much am I willing to lose? Don't risk what you're not willing to lose. And again, if you're taking the test and you blow the account, it's not your money you're losing. You're basically losing $150. But when you pass the test, and I don't even advise that though, but when you pass the test and they give you access to the $9,000, how are you going to trade with that money? So Don't take the funded account as a joke, because it's literally a live account. And when you pass the test and you're trading, it's your money. Okay. So they are entrusting you $9,000 because they think you're good enough to trade and make money, and that they can make money. Okay. They are still taking a risk. All right. So again, people can pass their funded account and still be terrible at trading because they just guess and they have luck, and they do like two trades and they run in and run out and they happen to make the $9,000. But consistency is what you want. So for me, I have a specific pattern. I have a specific, I'm starting to notice this the time that I like to trade. I used to trade at 9:30 when the market's just up or down, but I think that's good for forex. But for futures, I like when the market is nice and steady, and I now realize what time the market moved for Nasdaq. I trade Nasdaq. That's a very volatile, risky pair to trade. So if you start there and you don't know nothing about the stock market, I think that's good, because when you go to the regular peers, you're gonna see that they actually move really slow. But I think I'm thinking about forex. I never really trade regular pairs, and I don't trade EU and GU in futures. I trade gold and Nasdaq. And I realized that trading gold as forex, as a forex metal, is different than trading gold in futures. When I trade Nasdaq in the regular forex, I it's terrible. I don't like it. I feel like, okay, I'm not even gonna say I feel like, these brokers in the forex market, they are such thief. Okay, I literally saw myself close a trade. Okay, so this was a small account. All right, say the account was at like $100 and I closed the trade. When I closed the trade, it shows that I closed at like $60, and I'm like, how did I close at $60 when I literally just saw $100? And on top of that, they take a lot of fee out of your money. That's why I'm not with forex no more. Okay, I don't. But the strategy that I'm teaching you, the knowledge I'm giving you, you can use it in the forex market, and you can use it in the futures market. All right. Again, this is Nasdaq. You're gonna have to develop the psychology to hold your trade. You're gonna have to learn about risk management. You're gonna have to learn about taking your profits. Okay, me, I'm not greedy person. There's something called scalping the market, mean you don't stay in the trade long. You could stay in the trade for 1 second up to like 5 minutes. Okay, and then there's day trading where you want to hold your trade for hours. Me, by 10 minutes or so, I'm out my trade. Okay, sometimes it probably take a little longer to break support or resistance. So by 20 minutes, I'm out of my trade. All right, I can literally take 5 seconds and make $500 based on my account and how volatile the market is moving. All right. So risk is very important. But as a scalper, you don't really take that much risk because you're not staying in the market long. Okay. I know people who have, I'm talking about Forex now. Forex and futures is not the same. Futures is way better to me and for me. Okay. When I go on Forex charts, it just make me upset. When I trade futures, as soon as I open the chart, I'm like, "Ooh, there's an entry right there." And I realize that when you know what you're doing, you're not going to be blowing your account. You're not going to be wasting money. You're not going to be, you get it? And the more consistent you are, the better you become. Okay. I finally got it. And I'm like, all right, fine. My goal a day is $1,000. Fine. Okay. Over the past weeks and months I'm trading, I got even better. So I guess my goal go higher and higher because my account is bigger. All right. Today goal was actually somebody dared me today to make $5,000. Okay. I'm like, all right, when you come back, it's gonna be $5,000. I could have made $5,000 from the first set of trades, but there was this pattern. It was a breakout. Honestly, I haven't traded a pennant breakout in a long time. I just always be doing the flag pattern and the what is it called? The flag pattern and the this type of thing. Hold on, let me show you. I trade the flag pattern. If you look, this actually looks like a flag. See that? That's like a flag, and it's I forgot what else they call it. So this is the pattern I trade. But today, in that trade with the pennant, it's kind of the same thing because I understand I understand market structure and candlestick pattern. So I did still enter the trade. I think I made $1,900 off of that one, but I didn't really want to stay in there and risk too much because I'm not that a pennant breakout trader. But I do understand structure and all. Let me go back to the trade. And I did saw. Hold on. Let me see if it's still here. I hope I didn't. Where was it? Is it here? No, it wasn't a buy today. Oh yeah, it was right here. It was right here. All right, let me show you. Let me move. Let me show you what I saw today. That made me enter this trade. Okay, so let me try to draw the triangle. What did I saw today? It was like this. This was here, and I think it was like this, but it was on the 2 minutes. So I trade patterns. Yes, it was this. All right, but if you understand trend line and all those things, you would still take the trade. Okay. All right, so here's the trade. I'm a breakout trader, but usually I don't trade pennants. I trade these shapes. Yeah, this is a rising wedge, or I do falling wedge. This is a wedge. I'm pointing. Hold on. I'm pointing as if you can see me. My fingers. Okay. Yeah, now you can see my fingers. All right, let me show you something. So this is the trade today. The reason I know it was a nice trade to take, price made support right here. Okay. So support is where price come all the time and stopping. Okay. It's like every time you come here, it would reject it. So it's like you're standing on the floor and you're not breaking through the floor. So you keep jumping up. Okay. So price was just up and down. It comes up to the resistance. This is the ceiling. Your head is not going through the ceiling. So it keep coming back down. So I was watching it, right? And then right here, as you can see, it's ascending, means the price is making higher lows. Okay, so this is the low, this is a lower low, and this is a higher low, and price is basically climbing, and it's the trend line is very powerful. It's supporting my candlestick. This is called price action. Now if you look at this triangular shape, this trend line right here, okay, I usually like have two. It's an area. This is the candlestick that I'm looking at right here. I saw this huge engulfing candlestick. It engulfed this, the buyers engulf the sellers candlestick, but I didn't enter just yet. All right, but I'm like, okay, I can enter right here, but I'm just gonna watch for a little bit. So when I saw the breakout here, right, the market pulled back, and then I entered. No, I entered literally at the breakout right here, but entering exactly at the breakout is risky because there's something called false breakout, because it could just break out falsely and then return. But I'm watching the candlestick also, and I had a tight stop loss, and I know the price is reversing, and I'm seeing these wicks. I'm like, all right. But usually the price, usually when I enter my breakout, I enter pre-breakout at the support area. So this is where I should have entered the trade. So when price is already here, I should have been in deep profit. But price pullback, I held the trade because I understand price action. This is wicking out. Price is rejecting the area. So I'm like, I'm going to hold my trade. And then it just shot up right here. And that was the $1,900 trade. Okay. I closed the trade because price came to this area. See this? When you have support and resistance, price usually go there and reverse, and then it pulls back. So price can pull back and continue, and then price can reverse in the opposite direction. I realized that there's a pullback happening. Okay. So when price pull back here, it's good because it's creating a higher high, which give you confidence to actually stay in the trade. Okay. So as a professional trader or as a trader who you know what you're doing, this wouldn't freak you out. Okay. Because when you see this and then you see this blue candlestick, you realize price just made support, which is good for me. So I'm going to hold my trade to the next level. But what I did was, I'm like, I'm not going to enter the trade again. I'm just going to wait for it to come to this resistant area. When I saw this right here, because if you look left, let me show you something. Let me go to the bigger time frame. And when I'm teaching, it's just like this, but it's more in depth. I teach you one thing at a time. All right. So is this a 15 minutes? I'm trying to show you that there's structure at this side right here. So this is a familiar area. Every time price come to this part, something happen. Either it turns around or it break through. So the more you trade and understand, and I'll teach you these things, you will have confidence in taking your trade. You won't be guessing your trades. Okay. So here is the area. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for price to come back because I love when price come to support and resistance because that's when I enter my trade. So let me show you what I mean by pre-breakout. So I'm just gonna extend my trend line, and this is my favorite pattern to trade: the rising wedge and the falling wedge. Okay. Some people say, oh, you need to touch my trend line, but I traded so much in this. I just look at the area and it does touch the trend line at least 3 times if you look at it. So let me remove this stick. Oh, this is the 5 minutes. Let me go to the 2 minutes. I like to go to the 2 minutes for my entry. All right. But the 5 minutes is more powerful with the formation of the candlestick. But sometimes the 5 minutes is above the 2 minutes. So by the time this candlestick form on the 2 minutes, it could be in the trade already. So you could trade with like a double screen like this. So you could look at the 5 minute and the 2 minute at the same time. But because I'm teaching, let me just make it big so you could see what I'm trying to show you. Let me expand my screen too. Perfect. So this is the 5 minutes. Anybody was waiting for entry when this break, you could have entered here. But at the 2 minute, you have there might be an earlier entry. If you look at it right here. Perfect. So I've been watching it. I was waiting for my entry. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, all right, that's an engulfing. And price keep coming back and playing with the area. So I was watching it, right? And then price came back up here again, but it's tarrying. It's rejecting the area. And then I saw this hanging man, or whatever they call it, this hammer pattern. These candlesticks are very powerful. It can tell you what to expect in the market. So look, on the 2 minute, there's this engulfing candle. It engulfed this candlestick and this candlestick. But you would have gotten a better entry because as soon as I see this candlestick, I entered the market short. On the 2 minute, I would have entered the market here. Okay, and I'm gonna hold it. Hold on. Enter the market here, and I'm holding it to right here. Okay, I like to hold it to the next level. All right, and I would be trailing. So when I see this huge candlestick still going, I would be trailing because look at it, the market come down here. But as you could see, the market did pull back at this area. So if you was trailing, you would have been knocked out when market pull back. I don't like pullback. I like to take my $1,000 out and then re-enter the market. Okay, so that's the 2 minute entry. Okay, so you have 50. That's a 50 point. 50 point if I enter on the 2 minute. If it was on the 5 minute that I entered, this is where I would have entered on the 5 minutes. Some people would enter right here at the break, but some people like to see the candlestick close. It would have still been a delay, but the 5 minute is still a beautiful chart to take your entry at. What is this? Hold on. Chart. So you could have entered here after the break, or you could have entered here. And at the end of the day, you're still making money. So it's better to have a safer entry. It's less risk. Okay. So if you entered here, that would have been good because you entered at the break of the pattern, or you could have entered here at the close of the candle and you would have still made money. But it's more risk when you have a terrible entry. You want to enter after the first candlestick or go to a lower time frame to get your entry. Okay, so I did enter this trade and come all the way down here today. My account was this the last trade I took? Yeah, when I entered this trade I was already up $5,000 from trading. Okay, and then okay, hold on, I'm trying to remember the trade. Okay, so yeah, it was 5,000. Price pullback, and then I entered. I held I held in the pullback, and the price came down here, and then that's what took my total up to $8,000. All right. So again, when you know what you're doing, you're gonna have confidence. Okay. So right now it's showing zero because the trading day is over and it resets every day. Okay, but as you could see the receipts right here, that's today the 26th. There it is. Hold on. Yeah, there are the trades. Oh, so I did. Okay, see. Okay, hold on. 600. Okay, so 241. Oh, this is what I mean. When price was at the area, I took profit 340, 600. But right here, when it says 22,560, I was trailing. And this is why I don't really like trailing. If I see 4,000, 3,000, I'm just going to take it. Because sometimes when it trail and it pulls back, it can knock you out the trade even when you're not even that close. And then it just continue down. Okay. So if you can see, my loss are not that big. The biggest loss I had was 2,275, and that was because of my internet. Okay, my internet was going in and out like crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking, I wasn't looking at the comment. The chosen one, I've been trading for 5 years. 5 years of headache. Well, I'm gonna say 4 years of headache. Well, one thing I'm gonna say, I started and I stopped sometime. Like I wasn't really consistent. I would be doing it for 2 months, stop, this and that, stop. And then the Lord said to me, you should be consistent. Show up 7 days. He just said, just show up 7 days and take it seriously. I'm like, Lord, I was like, all right, fine. I did that. And then he told me to just keep going on my chart every single day for 10 minutes, even if I don't take any trade, to just study the pattern of the market and see what's happening on the charts. Okay. Yeah. But what I'm saying is the mentorship, the whole point of the program is to save you from stressing and taking 5 years. It doesn't need to take you 5 years. Okay. What took me 5 years can take you 3 to 6 months. Okay. Learning to trade is easy. The market, trading is 70%, like the market, and marking up your charts. You could mark up your charts all you want, and yeah. And then your psychology is 70%. Like you mark the chart up, but you have so much fear. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to enter the market. And it's easy to learn the chart. That's what I'm going to say. But your psychology is what makes you enter a trade, make money in a trade, not be greedy in a trade. And how you develop your psychology is going in the market every day, taking advice from people who've been trading for a long time. Okay, so today when I was in a drawdown, like, listen, tell people this. I'm not here to tell you that I blew so many accounts before I knew how to trade. And I was in a drawdown today. Okay, but the drawdown was more of a lesson than oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna come out the trade. When I say a drawdown, it means like you're in the negative. Okay, so price is almost hitting your stop loss, but it didn't hit my stop loss. But how I held my trade was knowledge. Okay, and I'm gonna walk you through this little part of the trade again. And again, the market could have reversed, but I wasn't seeing anything that was telling me to come out the market. Sage, hold on. I'm gonna show you. It was right here. I wasn't even supposed to be no drawdown. Okay, because I entered the market from here and it pulled back and it closed. But right here is where a lot of people would have closed their trade and give the market their money. But I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the market, right? It reversed here and it came back down. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold it because price did not go above and break this area of resistance. Okay, so and then the Lord was like, price is pulling back. Remember, like after a break there's a retest. Oh yeah, so price, I'm saying price is retesting. Sage, and look at this. When price breaks, like price broke this level right here, right? Price broke this level and it pulled back. Okay, so people say it retests. Retesting is like testing the area. Sometimes it can go up to knock out the retail trader. So say you're a new trader and you're like, oh, I'm gonna put my if you put your stop loss up, your price wouldn't knock you out. But this is Nasdaq, so you see the price pull back here and you're like minus 1,000 or minus 500. In fear, a lot of people close their trade, and then some people close their trade because they're not, that's their risk management. They're like, I'm not. Yes. Hold on. Robert, let him borrow the charger. You're gonna say, okay, price is at $1,000. I'm not gonna make it go more than $1,000. You close your trade. That's understandable. I'm not willing to risk $1,000. So if it closed at $1,000, then fine. But if you have knowledge, you're not gonna make the market take your $1,000. I'm just gonna move it up a little bit because it literally forming it's just pulling back. So again, you're still taking a risk, okay? But let me just watch and see. Now, if this is $1,000, all right, I'm just gonna risk an extra $50 to see if price is gonna turn around. I'm willing to lose $1,050, then watch the market knock me out at $1,000 and then drop to $5,000 take profit. That would make me cry, okay? Mama. But again, this is personal choice and this is investing, and that's your boundaries. But my boundary is, oh hell no, I know what
Mom.
Nasdaq is doing. Yes.
Just charge me.
All right, give mommy a minute, Sage. So yeah, the Lord was like, the price is pulling back, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Because look at this, right here is wicking out, and price is making this pullback, and then I drew my pattern, and I'm like, all right,
Mom.
I'm gonna wait for the break, and as soon as it breaks, I'm like, all right, see, my price, I came back in profit. It was pulling back, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna close my trade, and I'm like, and he was laughing at me. I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna close my trade because prices make it's literally rejecting at the area, and it's literally gonna break. So what I noticed about Nasdaq, when it wants to drop, it always tarry, like it mess with your mind. Like, can you just break already? But when it ready to drop, like when it break right here, it pull back and it just drop again. I was like, all right. So I held it from here. Okay, it pulled back. I didn't come out the trade. I don't need to come out the trade because it didn't go above this uh resistant area. This is why I'm talking about market structure. So there's no reason for me to come out the trade right here. And then this huge red candlestick again. I'm like, all right, price is still moving bearish. So I held the trade, and then when it shoot on here, I took my profit right here because prices came to this resistant area. All right. And yes, the Lord told me like hold the trade because it's gonna literally drop right there. If you did not know, God actually do know how to trade. I'm talking about literally Elohim. So when it came here, I came out the trade. And that's when I took my profit. I don't need to hold it any longer. I made more than $5,000. Again, if you're greedy, you'll be like, ooh, let me go in the trade and hold it a little longer, and then it just reverse on you. You give the market back your $8,000. I'm not trying to do that. So those were the trade I took today. I did a little scalping, and that is still scalping. Okay. Um, listen, some people could be very religious about investing, and if God is convicting you not to trade, then listen to your conviction. But this is one way he was talking about taking wealth from the wicked. Think about it. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. You have to apply wisdom to the knowledge he gives you. Don't just hear everybody talking about investing and all that. Okay, I'm literally. He sent.
Mom, if you don't charge me up, I'll be alone.
All right. Psst. You want me to charge him up? Okay. So ask Elohim about trading. Okay. Let me tell you what he did to me yesterday. I was trading. You ever hear people talk about God arrest you and you can't move? Okay, I was scalping. I was on the forex chart. I don't like it. He doesn't even like it either. I'm literally talking about God here, so don't think I'm weird or I'm making this up. I entered a trade, right? And he said to me, hold the trade, the price is gonna drop. Okay, but because it's a small account, I'm like, I'm just gonna close my trade right here. He's like, why are you closing the trade? Like, it's literally your setup. Did you know I hold my hand down on the button to like close the trade, and I was not able to move. I wasn't able to move my hands. I wasn't able to press the button, but I couldn't move the other side of my body. But I was laughing. He literally, I was like, Lord, that was so funny. But I wasn't able to move and close the trade, which was good because the trade did went where he said it was gonna go. But I wanted to close the trade. Elohim is Elohim helping me cheat. Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, let me read some of y'all comments. Uh, Hold on, where was I? I answered already. How long I've been trading? How much money did you lose when you first started as a beginner? Honestly, I'm proud of myself as a beginner. Okay, the first account I blew was $500. I cannot forget. You know, the first I was on YouTube and I saw this video pop up about forex and make money, and it's easy. It's easy when you have the knowledge and you've been trading and you understand. The guy whose video I saw with trading, he know how to trade. So when he come in here and talk about it, he make it look very easy, and like, but he didn't make it seem like I need like a lot of knowledge. He just said, oh, when you see a W, you just click. When you see the W farming, you click buy, and when you see a M farming, you click sell. He made it sound really really easy, but he didn't go in depth. And I bought his program, and then I realized, Queen Esther, you better go learn the right thing. Then I start doing my research. I basically start putting in the work. Okay. So they didn't really help me. They didn't teach me to trade. Me and Elohim learned to trade, but I did get knowledge from other people that I take what I need and I leave what I didn't need. I actually paid for mentorship as well. And that mentorship was definitely a blessing because it gave me some knowledge about the daily time frame, something that I was missing in my trade and on all that. Okay. And I did have a strategy that I was using that he taught me that it was very good, but sometimes it misses the point. But God definitely did send him to help me when I was in need. Like I tell you this, I tell people this was one night I was so stressed trying to trade because I'm like, I have to get it because I want to make all this money too. Like, you get me? But the Lord would always remind me, like, what is your why? Like, don't give up, keep trying. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. But make sure you don't idolize trading, all right? Because man, this thing was stressing me. I prayed that prayer. The mentor showed up. I paid the mentor to help me because I realized I could have just paid him the money and stopped blowing my account. Okay, so some of you don't be cheap and think, oh my gosh, $1,000 is a lot of money, $5,000 is a lot of money. It's actually not. Okay, I know people. One of my own sister who knows to trade, who's trading, her group mentorship is $8,000, and it's like a lot, a group, but it's worth it because the knowledge she's giving you, it's the same thing I do too, but you can replicate what she gives to you, and you can replicate what I give to you. You can teach this to your children, your son, your children. You can use it to build wealth. If you have a small account, I'm gonna make $100 a day. When you get that extra $500 you're able to make to take larger lot size or contracts, and now you're making 150 a day. You get me? And again, when you become mature and a professional trader, you realize you don't need to trade every day. You need one good trade a week. Okay. I remember one of this guy I used to watch, he used to be like, he said, I only need 10 pips a day. I'm like, 10 pips a day? And then when you think about it, he compounded his account. It made sense because he had $100,000 account. So his 10 pip is like $2,000. You get me? And it's like 10 little candles, 10 little pips, and he make $2,000, even though he has $100,000 account. That's a smart trader. All right. And that's the same thing the Lord told me. He said, think about it, Queen Esther. When you enter the trade with a bigger lot size, but you're eating a smaller portion, you're going to be more consistent, and you're still going to be able to make the same amount of money. You can even make more money, but you will have more risk if it reverse on you. But guess what? You're entering high probability trade, and you can always close your trades. The person that I used to watch, he's like 1 to 3. If it's not a 1 to 3, I'm not gonna take the trade. And I used to be in profit, and I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for it to hit my take profit at 1 to 3, and then it will just reverse on me, and I give the market back my money. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I rather take 10 pips, close, re-enter, close. Like, I don't like holding at pullbacks. If it's a very good trade, then no, I don't like to hold at pullback. I'm a scalper. Let me take my money. After the pullback, I'll enter the market again. But sometimes your flesh, you know what to do, but your flesh will tell you what to do, and your greed is gonna come in, and your revenge trading is gonna come in. I can tell you this now because I've been there, I've done that, but now I'm more mature as a trader, and I'm like, yep, you should listen to the person who is giving you knowledge. But at the same time, you're just gonna learn. I can give you all the knowledge you want, but you will still learn by yourself as well. when you're trading, Elohim opened my eyes to see things I've never seen before. Well, that's why Elohim sent me to help y'all. Okay. Um. All right. So for all who want to join, all right, you go to my website. Let me drop there. There's the link. Wait, I don't even think I could share my link right here. I think the link is pinned. Okay. Let me drop it right here. You go to the website and it takes you right to, there's a group mentorship, and then there's a personal one-on-one. All right, it's just me and you alone. You have all the question and everything you have, I answered it. All right. So hold on. The Shar Show, if you go and you go to the website, if it's the group mentorship or the personal one, when you go all the way that says pay now, you have an option to do after pay. Okay, you don't have to pay the whole money. You pay it PayPal, like they're probably going to split it in 4 or 6 payments. It could be 250, it could be 150. So you're not losing anything. Okay, you don't have to pay the whole money up front either. So when you go to the website, it doesn't just book for the group mentorship. The time or the day don't matter. Okay, just make sure. Okay, they're gonna send me an email. It's gonna be starting the next week. So I'm gonna send you all the details, the timing. Okay, the video will be recorded. The session will be recorded. So you're gonna have time to sit down during the week, go over it, do your homework, send your homework to me. Okay. Um. Uh, I prayed to God for a job that make money to support myself and also have time for my children. I started seeing forex videos. I've been looking up YouTube videos last night. I was online till 4 a.m. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, so there's forex and there's futures. And again, you can purchase a account to start trading, taking small trade. The cheapest account is $50, I think. And I don't want to. I think it's $50, and the total is going to be $75. So when I'm live, if you want to purchase an account for the people who like buy the mentorship, purchase the mentorship and all that. When I'm live, and if you're available, you can trade with me. Okay, so you have more access to me than the people who are not paid members. I still come on here and help you, but for the people who are paid members, I help you personally. You can come along with me daily and trade and all that. Okay, but I do recommend the $150 account because you're able to hold your trades and make more money. Okay, you'll pass the test quicker with that account, at least for me. But again, whatever account you're comfortable with good risk management, you can make money. Because when I had the $50 account, I made, what's the most I made on that account? I made money on that account, and I passed that $50 account. Okay. Chosen one, it definitely have to be a confirmation because I have been doing my research on digital marketing everywhere I look. Oh, digital marketing. Do I have a course for that? Okay, so for the realm of business, um, I have a lot of courses on my new website, but I could drop it on this website how to start your business, how to set up your business properly, how to create and sell digital assets. I think that's what Shamika is talking about. All right. What else I have? I'm gonna create a trading course as well. But for me, trading course is good, right? But I love the hands-on because I get to ask question. I can say, Queen Esther, can you show me this and show me that? And it's really not the same as the course. Okay. The course is you showing up, and the courses are very valuable. So let me say that because you can go back after you watch a video and go back to the course and be like, oh yeah. And it can be courses with videos and stuff, but that's good. But me, the reason I booked a mentor was because I like to ask question. I need to ask, and then you can show me right there, and I understand. I'm a visual learner. Okay, so I don't know why I say that. I learn anything, to be honest. But to me, I'm a visual learner. I can open the charts and I see the pattern before I even do anything. Like I came live on Sunday when the market opened. I usually don't trade when the market is open. I opened my charts. I saw a gap down. Let me see if I could find it. And I just entered the trade. I'm like, the price is going right there. And it was a $500 trade. It was just a one contract trade, but $500 like 20 minutes. That's very good. Okay. Oh, that's good. Hold on. The Shar Show. Are you able to join the mentorship from the website? Because I know the last time I clicked the link, because one of the membership is sold out. So one of my previous video, if you open the link that I put, it's gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, it's sold out or something like that. So the new one, it should be able to take you right to the booking. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Don't forget your why when you're trading. Honestly, there's gonna be time. Actually, there's gonna be time if you're doing it by yourself and you don't have help that you're just gonna want to give up and stuff like that. And again, you can go to the mentorship program, right? And you're saying, oh my gosh, I still don't get it. It's not that you don't get it, it's the fact that you need to show up every single day on your chart and build consistency. Plus, for my student, you have access to me when I'm trading. Okay. So even if you think, "Oh, I'm kind of struggling with entries and stuff like that," you're still going to have access to me. And I'm talking, I'm like, all right, this is why I'm entering the trade. And you can come along. And if you decide to enter the trade and I'm entering, you trade and you're making money while you're learning. Okay. You're still making money. Even me right now, I'm still learning. So even the best trader, they're still learning. Okay. Even the traders that I watch, the big traders who closed a trade at 500 and something $1,000. You know what he said? He said, I am always a student. I'm always learning. I mean, if he can say that and he's closing $500 thousand trade, and I'm not playing, I'm not making this up. Okay. Live trading. Okay. Even one of my mentor, this guy trade $100,000 a day like nothing. How is he able to do this? He said, I come to this chart every day. I show up every day. And he understands the chart. And the biggest thing, he has the money to take the trades, to hold the trades, to make money. So you need money to make money in the market. And this is where the accounts come in. Where is the least of your problem? The first thing is your knowledge. Okay. So spend time gaining the knowledge, invest in knowledge, and you won't waste time. Okay. Don't try to go figure out something again. You can go and try something, because even though I'm teaching you, you probably adjust adjust to the market, and you'll find something that you can implement with what I teach you. Okay. But what I'm teaching you is standard, but some people just don't really know how to explain. Some people just don't get it. Something is missing. Don't try to jump from strategy to strategy to strategy because this person used this strategy and make $1,000. You can try the strategy, right? And then you're like, oh my gosh, it's not working for me. Let me go to another one. Let me go to another one. But instead of going to strategy, you want to build consistency. Let me see if this is really working or is it just me? And somebody's strategy for you for them can just not be for you. Now, support and resistance is something that everybody needs to learn. Period. So if I'm teaching you a support and resistance strategy, you can implement that with other things. Support and resistance, supply and demand is a must. You have to know that in the market. Period. Okay. But then there's these other ICT. Jesus Christ. That's what I was trying to learn. ICT is not bad, okay? And there's a lot of things from ICT that I take that I want, but some of the things are just too complicated. Like, I'm just trying to learn. I don't want nothing to stress my brain. I don't want nothing to stress my day. And that is support, resistant, and patterns. Okay? Support, resistant, patterns, and it's the pattern and the shapes, if that's what they call it. I'm a breakout trader. I'm a support and resistant trader. Okay. They call it support, resistance, supply, demand. It's interchangeable. ICT has a lot of different aspects. A lot of things, when you actually think about it, it's just like resistance, support, but they call it different name. Market structure shift, higher highs. I'm not. Is strategy works. It works for a lot of people, but if you want something simplified, just say support and resistance. Okay, but there's things in ICT that they teach you about price taking liquidity. Like right here, where I call support and resistance, they refer to it as liquidity. Okay, which is the same meaning, but it's just a different word. But when I was learning it, it was confusing me. Okay. But they say ICT or forget everything that you learn in retail because they call it retail trading. But I don't know what they're talking about. I'm not staying in the market 10 hours. I take my money and go. It works for me. Okay. And this is futures. For me, futures is better than forex. Forex is thief. Okay, they be robbing y'all. I entered my forex account. They charged me $117 in fees. I'm like, so you telling me I can't. I'm done with forex, man. I love futures. Okay, there's future brokerage accounts you have access to. Now let me explain why you're not really risking a lot of money if you decide to purchase one of these accounts while you're learning to trade. I mean, you're still risking the $50 or the 150, but it's like putting a down payment. You're putting a down payment of $50 or $75 to get access to $2,000. Think about it. And if you pass that test, you get access to the $3,000. You need to make $3,000 with the $50,000 account. With the $150,000 account, you need to make $9,000, but you can do more contract size. You can take smaller trades with more lots and you're making money and you don't have to hold your trade all day. Okay. But you can lose that money in the blink of an eye if you don't know what you're doing. So risk management is important. I'm not greedy is important. I know what I'm doing is important. Or I'm just gonna try to build my account small and slowly over time. All right. So if somebody give me a $500 half a million dollar account right now, that's the goal. Okay. I need a 500K account because if I get a 500K, no, I'm gonna say I have a $500,000 account because I'm not gonna wait to see it. And I take one trade, and I'm doing like 15 lots. Okay, I just need one candlestick. I mean, I know how to trade and I can hold the trade, but when you know how to trade, you're gonna hold the trade, obviously, to the next support area. So if I'm holding my trade to the support area, I should be easily be making 100 grand, 50K trade, 10K trade, 20,000 K trade. You get what I'm saying? Like the top traders that I associate with, when these boys trading $50,000 take profit and their account is like this size, they don't even have a 500K account. Honestly, their account is like 100, but they do have access to those money to hold the trades. Okay, I see this guy, my friend. Hi, hi, Sister Sarah. This guy, my friend, right? I'm watching this guy trade on a 5 minute. He went in the trade. His take profit was $40,000. He said he needed a new, what was it? A new chain or a new something. And he just went in the market, bam, 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 and went to the store and buy this big gold chain on his neck. Again, you will get there. So don't be greedy. Don't think I'm just going to take my first trade and make $1 million. No, be patient. Okay. It's not just the destination, it's how you get there. And then there's wealth. Wealth is built slowly over time. Don't be greedy. Don't put all your money in one investment. What does the book of Ecclesiastes say? Wealth fly away like something another. Like, you have to have good risk management. Again, what's his name again? I forgot his name, but watch him took the trade and he was up to 600,000. I'm not 600,000, right? How much was his account? I think his account was like 200,000 or 100,000. So, am I lying? Or was it more? My point is, he knew what he was doing. He has knowledge about the market. But for me, when I see 600,000, I don't need to see. He was at 600,000 and he's there waiting, like he wants more. So the market like pulled back and he withdrew like 530 something thousand. I'm like, that's $60,000 you left on the table. I'm not greedy. I'm taking my money. Okay. I'm taking $100,000. But when I make 100,000 profit, my next goal is gonna be 150,000. So there's always gonna be a next level, but you still cannot be greedy. And when you're making this money in the market, you don't just give it back to the market. You're gonna use your money to get assets. Okay. Yes, if I had been buying and selling this past year, I have a house. I've had a house. Yeah, and for the people who's waiting for the wealth transfer, you need to take apply the wisdom to the knowledge that God is using his prophet to send out. I know he's talking about a lot of coins and investment and the stock market and all that. You have to take action, okay? Because faith without work is dead. And this is what he told me one time: the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. It will be transferred to you, but don't put transfer in a box. I'm like, how can it be transferred to me? He say, you can offer a service and they hand you their money. Okay, I'm waiting for the money to be dropped in my lap or transferred to me to transfer to my account. So when the Lord was like, you selling a service or something they desire, that's the money transferring to your account. I was like, oh, because some of you think it's just gonna drop out in the sky on your lap. It can, because all things are possible, right? Now you should be investing in oil. I'm hearing him say to ask him about oil and gold. I'm like, what is oil and gold? All right. All right. So I'm gonna do a sale. Two people. So for the personal one-on-one, what am I talking about? Personal one-on-one for the personal mentorship. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do 50% off. Okay. So for the one that is 5,000, it's gonna be 2,500. So for the first two people who actually want to do it, who's actually interested, I'm gonna give you that discount. All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna go. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my phone? All right. So for the people who are serious, who was asking if it could be, hold on. Okay. Oh, and that's another thing. Like you can't just be dependent on your 9 to 5. Look at what happened in COVID. Mm? You want to make sure you have something. The world is going digital, people. Roman, can you please hand me my phone? All right, I'm gonna be a blessing to two person. Yeah, give me. I'm gonna help two people who serious.
0%, but
Okay.
for some reason it charged.
Okay. Hold on. This is for the personal mentorship where there's no interruption. It's just me and you. Okay. I'm gonna do 50% off for the first two people who's interested in joining today. Again, there's afterpay. You don't have to pay. I mean, I rather use afterpay anyway. Hold on. Mm. Hold on. I'm changing the price right now. Give me a second. Rovan, can you please turn that down? Okay. Where is it? Does anyone have any question about the program? Roman, can you please turn that down? It's really loud. I'm trying to add a discount. All right. All right. I'm going to create a coupon. All right. So when the two people book, well, it's going to work for the first two people. So I'm going to do two. Hold on. All right. So, um,
why I hate this teacher. Literally doesn't do anything. All she does is she stands there and screams whenever something happens. Okay, class, who wants to proceed next? Yeah, you deserve that pellet being thrown at you. Why is it frozen in the middle of the air? I'll do it as well. You get no pizza. You feel sad. I don't want to sit there anymore. Teacher, I got something more important to say to you. You like my new sign? I just wrote it. You like it? I like it. What's going on? What's going on? What is that? The teacher, I'm gonna call the cops. Why are there so many aliens? Hey, teacher, can we go on a road trip?
All right, here's the coupon. So what did I hold on? I just created the discount coupon and I forgot what it is. Okay, so it's help. Hold on. Look at me writing coupon code in. Help 50. All right. So for the people who are really serious and you want to come on board for the personal mentorship, here's a coupon for 2,500. Okay, I'm taking half the money off. Help 50. So enter that coupon at the checkout and I will see you for the mentorship. Again, if the time that's available, if there's a time that you want that's not available, just book the session regardless, and then we can arrange what works with my schedule and your schedule if I have open availability. Okay. All right. So, oh yes, Rachel, you should learn to trade futures as well. Okay. So for the ones who are just coming in, all right. Excuse me. I was showing everyone. Honestly, I tried to come on live today to show the trades, but the internet was acting up. I probably have a bunch of videos that I probably need to delete because as soon as I come on, the internet was just off and on and off and on. Let me look at my live videos from today. I don't even see one. All right, so again, I'm not a new trader, but my goal was $1,000 a day. As you can see, for this first 2 days, this on the 18th, I only made $416, and on the 22nd, I made $210. On the 23rd, it was $4,087. Yesterday was $1,900. I didn't really get to trade yesterday as much as I wanted to because I was busy. All right. But today, the goal was 5,000 and it's 8,000. So why you see these people on the internet, on YouTube and Facebook saying, oh, they make like 50,000 or 10,000 with trading. They're actually not lying. Actually, some of them is not lying. Okay. Because some people could say they make money and then show me how you make it. Okay. You can talk all you want. I need you to show, I need to see receipt. If you can't show me, I'm not going to believe nothing you tell me. Okay. And again, a lot of people would come on the internet and do market replay, mean the trade already happened and then like they go back and show you. Some people actually are trustworthy with market replay. That means they actually did take the trade and they're going back over it with you. And market replay is good when you're practicing your trade, but I rather forward testing, mean I'm in the market when it's real and alive. So how much money do you need to start trading futures? Rachel, I'm gonna be helping you with that because you can get an account. I don't know how much is in Australian. You can get a funded account. That's the word I've been looking for all day. You can get a funded account for there's three different options. I think there's one for like $50. You buy the account for $50, and if you don't like pass the test within a month, then you're gonna have to pay a $19 monthly fee or a $50 monthly fee. I think I got it when it was on sale. That was the first account. And then there's one, I don't remember the second one, but I'm gonna send you all the information. But the third account is my favorite account because you get access to $150,000, but that's the leverage, okay? But the money you really have access to is $4,500. But if you can grow a $4,500 account, that means you need to spend more time learning, okay? So when they give you a $4,500 account, you can trade, but you should not lose more than 4,500. And if you lose like probably $2,000 in one day, they're gonna shut you out the account till the next day, which is good for some people because you could overtrade, gamble, and blow your account. But for the 4,500 account, I mean for the 150K account, your goal is $9,000. They want you to make that account, use that account to make $9,000. When you make $9,000 with that account, they give you access to the $9,000 to trade with for real. Okay, when you trade, so for 5 consecutive days, you need to make $200, and that's when you can withdraw 50% of your profit because you still want to leave money in the account to be consistent with trading. I ain't taking out my money. I'm gonna keep compounding.
Can I get a sandwich?
And then that's when you want to build up your account. And when you're mature with trading, they see that you're consistent, you're professional, you're not just guessing buy, sell. They can invite you where they give you access to like $400,000 real account. So the bigger your account is, the more money you're able to make as a trader, especially if you're scalping the market. If they give me a 4,000 account, what? I don't need to listen. Every trade I take is going to be at least $10,000, and I don't need to be in the trade all day. You get me? Some people might laugh at $10,000 on a for one trade with a 4,000 account, but I'm making $10,000 in one trade. As a scalper, I'm probably gonna take 5 trades a day. So 10 times 5, that's 50K. Okay, so 50K for the day, and I'm not risking too much. That's knowledge. Okay, that's wisdom. Yeah. The personal mentorship is one. It's a 4-week mentorship. Okay, so we have 4 live session together, and during the week you still have access to me to send me your homework. Okay, because you do get homework. So for the day, it's like think about college. You come to the session, the teaching, whatever. We go over the first components regarding the market. And honestly, I'm probably gonna be going over knowing me because I like to make sure you understand everything. Okay. So whatever you don't understand, if you're when you're doing your homework during the week, you need help, you just send me a message, send me whatever you need help with, and I will get on a call if I need to do that. But it's mostly gonna be like you send me whatever it is. I don't mind coming on a video call so I can explain something to you and show you the market or what you really don't get, because that's the whole point of a mentor, right? If I don't understand something, I would like you to take the time out to help me so I would understand,
The weird tall birds are back.
because I like when I'm paying for a service or a mentor, I would like to get what I'm paying for. I want you to help me as though you would want somebody to help you. And I like to go in depth with everything. Even when I'm doing my prophetic calls or my session, if the Lord is leading me to continue, or if there's something else you want to ask, I could spend an extra 5 minutes and help you. Do you understand me? Like, I'm not just exact. It's still serving. You understand me? Oh no, Rachel, it's Elohim knowledge. Oh my God! Listen, if I have a what? If I have a reward, if I have a reward for when Elohim said Queen-Esther get out the market or enter the market, it would be a lot of reward. Okay, what?
Put peanut butter in the middle.
It's cold here. Yeah. So again, you see, when you're trading, even when I'm your mentor and everything, you should still listen to the Holy Spirit when He's giving you prompt or helping you. I remember when I was watching a video and the guy said, the Lord said to me, how about you stop focusing on the money and focus on being consistent? And when he said that, I was laughing because that's the exact thing God told me. I'm like, a lot of people just focus on the money because, oh my gosh, you're telling me it's that easy to press a button and make money? Yes, but it's that easy to press a button and lose money as well. Okay, so you need character with trading. You need to treat it as a business. Okay, because it's a business. Like, you literally write these things off on your tax return. You could get an LLC and all that. This is a regulated breaker. It's not those overseas breaker that will be robbing. Well, I'm not gonna say that. They never robbed me before, but I heard of that thing. Like, your money is protected versus using an overseas broker, but they do give you a lot of leverage. Yeah, so when he came on his podcast and said that, I was like, all right, Lord, I'm gonna listen to you. He said to show up every day on my charts for 7 days. Then he said, even if you're not trading, just look at the charts for 10 minutes, okay? And then he would like, yeah, and he liked to show off too, okay? Because if you know Elohim, he's like, uh it's fun trading with God. I'm gonna say God because a lot of you say God, but Elohim is more like mature dimension, majestic one. He gives you knowledge, and sometimes you too stubborn, and then you don't do what he does. But he did tell me to do something one time. It didn't backfire. The thing is, I did not have enough money. I didn't have enough leverage to hold the trade, right? But he said to me, close the trade now, and then you can re-enter, okay? Because I was already up like $2,000. This was in the beginning, all right? I'm up $2,000, and then I was in a trade, and it was in a drawdown of like 1,500, and then the account that I had, you cannot go, you cannot lose over $1,000 for the day. So he said to me, close the trade and keep the $500 plus. You're still gonna have access to that $1,000. Then you re-enter the trade. I'm there holding the trade, and then it just shoot up, blow my account. No, I didn't blow my account. I just had to reset my account. And then, like, 5 minutes later, it literally did exactly what we know it was gonna do. We know it was gonna do it, right? But I was just too stubborn to just close the trade and wait for it to come to me. And this is in the beginning. And even sometimes as a professional trader, your flesh will tell you what it thinks the market gonna do, and the market can do something else. Okay. So don't ever think you are so good that you're not gonna adjust to the market. So after that happened, he said to me, Uh yeah, did you listen to me? Like I was like, Lord, I'm not listening to you again because you make me enter the trade. He said, didn't I tell you to close the trade? Because the trade did actually eventually went exactly where we know. We was waiting for a breakout. Like, okay, so right here, like the market was like going up, going up. We know it was gonna break out, but it was climbing more. And then it just like I got stamped out like right here, and the market come up right here, and then it just dropped. I was like, you're kidding me. So yeah, everything is fun with God, even when we are going through things. Okay, so every time somebody asks, matter of fact, let me look it up. I think they get 10% commission, Shamika. But if you think about it, I'll happily give you 10% of my money because you're giving me. If they wasn't loaning you this money, you wouldn't even be able to make no money, you know. But some people could be greedy and be like, why I have to give you 10%? I'm not mad at that. So if you don't want to give them 10%, when you build up enough money and make enough money, you just take the money out and start an account without a funded broker. You get what I'm saying? So that's the goal. But that's your money you're risking. If they're giving you $400,000, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like a risk management on it because that's your real money. Okay, but you're gonna have to be consistent and mature, and for them to be giving. I need to know that you could trade for me to give you my $400,000. But those are big investors. I think about it. They have 100 people giving them 10% of the trades a day. They're making money. Okay, and I will do the same thing too. All right. Like people literally offer me to trade for them so they can pass the test. Okay. Somebody paid me $1,500 to help them. All right, I'm not gonna say. No, okay, I helped them with passing the test, but that's not cheating. That's not cheating. I walked them through it, and yeah, so I helped them build their account to get funded. But as a trader, you're gonna make sure you want to know how to trade. Okay. All right. So again, all who is interesting. Let me see. Okay. One person signed up. Well, all right. Who's this? We actually have the same name, Esther. Okay, Esther, welcome to the team. And I'm excited. Okay, so this is a one-on-one mentorship. I know you choose this specific day, but if that's not the day you want, I can arrange something that might be more appropriate for you. But for the group mentorship, that's it doesn't matter what day you pick, okay? The group mentorship is gonna start next week. So if you book if you see something open on my calendar like, oh, for tomorrow, it doesn't matter, you could still book it because I'm going to send you or email you all the details, right? And then everybody show up. If some people don't show up on the mentorship, then they still going to get the recording. But I always tell my student to show up to I mean, you invest in 9.99. I'm showing up. Listen to me. All right. So it's so weird saying Esther. I feel like I'm talking to myself. She got 50% off, and see, it's afterpay. The person is using afterpay. See, and see, okay, so one of the afterpay, there's 275. I don't know how PayPal does the afterpay, if it's different for each person, because I don't know why I'm calling it afterpay, pay later. That's what they call it. They do it based on your credit and stuff like that. So maybe it's different for each person. But Yeah, I would not miss booking at 50% off for the personal one-on-one. Okay. So there's one more slots available for the 50% off coupon. So who's ready to start making some new source of income? All right. Go ahead and grab that other slots that's open. Esther, she's so excited to make some money. I'm excited to teach you. Okay. And again, even when I'm teaching you, you can still be making money because I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna be walking through the trades. And you should definitely watch my videos that I already made regarding psychology, why I'm in the trade, why I'm holding the trade, why I didn't get out the trade, and all that. All right, sister, right, Sarah, have a beautiful day and a blessed day. Yes, the goal is to help 100 people to make $1,000 a day. Honestly, I want you to make $10,000 back before Christmas. You have a lot of time to make $10,000 by Christmas. Okay. Once you have this knowledge, nobody can take it from you. Okay, that's something I'm gonna tell you. Now, let's talk about the profits for today. Now, look at this. How many days have I been trading? You don't need to be greedy to make money. Now, for the days that I only made, look at that. I only made $400 and 210. But how long did it take me to make this? A couple minutes, right? But what I'm trying to tell you that they add up. 4,000, 1,000, 8,000. And just imagine if I'm making like $1,000 a day. I'm just gonna say $1,000 a day. I don't trade on the weekend. There's no trading. I'm just gonna say Saturday because on Sunday, if you want to trade, you could trade, okay? But I don't usually trade on the weekend. If I see a good setup like I did last week, I would trade. So I'm not even gonna count 8,000 or 2,000. I'm just gonna do 1,000 a day, or let's start at $500 a day, okay? I'm gonna do 500 a day times $20. Now, and you don't have to trade every day. And what I'm saying, the goal that I'm doing right now is realistic. Notice I'm doing $500 a day. It's easier to make a $500 than $1,000. But if you have the account to make $1,000, it's easy. Okay, it's easy when you have the knowledge. Okay, so 500 a day times 20 days, that's $10,000. I'm looking over here. Let me go back to my hold on. Let me come back right here. All right. No, it's not like short. Well, not really. No, I wouldn't say it's really like Shark Tank. They don't take that much from you as Shark Tank, and the investing part, yes, but yeah. So if I'm making $500 a day, 20 days out of the month, 500 times 20 is $10,000. All right. Now let's make it a little bit more realistic for the people who just can't believe they can make $500 for the day because it's so impossible and hard. We're gonna do $250 a day. That's pretty easy in futures. Literally one candlestick. 250 times, I'm gonna do 20 because I'm not gonna count the weekends. Now, say you just want to trade 3 times a day. You just happen to just trade 3 times a day, and we're doing 250. Okay, so 3 times a day out of the week. So 3, 6, 9, 12. We're talking about 12 days. 12 days times two. Oh, hold on. 12 days times $250. You're still making $3,000. What can you do with $3,000? Hmm? And if you could make $3,000, how much you think you're gonna make the next month when you have this extra leverage in in your account? Okay, you should be making an extra $200 on your next trades. Or you could just literally only take trades, and I don't care how the market's gonna go. If it's dropping, as soon as I see $100, I'm gonna close my trade. That's literally a pea-sized move in futures. Okay, in futures with Nasdaq, like it just moved and you're at $100. Okay, so let's talk about point. I think Nasdaq point is $10. Let me see. Let me see. Let's talk about the points. So 1 point in Nasdaq, I think it's $10. I should know this, Queen-Esther. You trade Nasdaq every day. All right, let me see. Hold on. Rowan, please turn that down. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And again, there's Nasdaq, there's S&P 500. They literally US 30. I always compare Nasdaq and the S&P 500. I think the S&P 500, you need to be balling to be trading that, okay? But it's the same type of setup. And I'm going to try to trade S&P 500 on Monday, all right? That's my challenge because it's supposed to be the same thing, but it pays more, okay? So I think the S&P, hold on. So you have micro and you have micro and you have the regular one. Micro is like $1 or $5, and the regular is $10. Okay, there's this website that you go on that could tell you. One Nasdaq points. Believe me, I did my research. I know these things. It's just not on the top of my head right now. Oh yeah, it's a tick. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I found it. Okay, so that's the E-mini. So one tick for the S&P 500 is $5. So when it moves one tick, you're getting five. You're making $5. Okay. It's called the E-mini Nasdaq. I don't trade that one. If you have a very small account with your real money, you could start with the E-mini. Hold on. I'm trying to find the website. It has all the details. Now I'm positive it's $10 or more. So I'm gonna do $10, okay? Our goal is $10. So 1 point, one tick, 1 point, what they call it. It when it moves is $10. But when there's volume, that tick don't exist. You just see money, okay? So 10 times 5 is $50. You need 5 ticks. 5 ticks. Let me show you what 5 ticks look like. So 5 tick is $50. 10 tick is $100. If you go to the market, I'm gonna show you. All right, so from right here, and I'm gonna make this very realistic. Okay, usually people put their take profit right there. This is 41 points right here. All right, so I'm gonna show you 5 points or tick or however they do it. If it's interchangeable, I don't even know, but I know that it's at least $10. Okay, and no, I said 10. This is all you need. This is all you need right here to make $100 in the market. Right, this little green part is all you need. Okay, so don't think you need to hold it all the way down here to make money. But imagine if you have the knowledge to hold it all the way down here, then that's when you become a millionaire. Okay, and your risk to reward is important. Look at this. This is what I was talking about, entry. This is a beautiful entry because if I'm actually holding it to this support area, which is normal. This is normal trade for me. I'm gonna hold it to the support area, or even this one. Hold on. This is realistic, okay? Right here, because I'm not greedy. So this is a realistic trade for me. Look at my risk versus my reward, okay? I'm risking 16 point to make 74 point. That's a mature trade, okay? So 16, that's what? That's like $160 to make what? I'm giving you a very good example here. So 10, I'm gonna use $10. 10 times 74. I'm sure that 10 is for gold. All right. So I'm risking $160 to make, hold on. I'm risking $160 to make $740. That's a very good risk to reward ratio. But you don't want to, if you don't want to hold, you just want to make your $100. I don't care how far it's gonna drop. I just want to make $100 a day. Then you saw where I just put it. All you need is to eat till right here. All right. So if you trade smartly, you won't be blowing your account. You won't be in deep pullbacks. You won't be giving away your money to the market. Okay. So one trade a day, I make 750 for the day. I'm good. Okay. Tomorrow again, it's the consistency you want to develop in the beginning. All right. You want to have this consistency of taking your profit. When I was just starting out, I used to always be in profit, but I didn't have a goal. If you don't have a goal on where you're going to take your profit, or you're just going to watch the market go all the way in profit and then you don't even know where to close and the market reverse and take your money back. All right. But there's a tool that can help you with your take profit. All right. I'm going to say, if you just want a scalp quick and easy, you're going to take it at the first right here, the first support level. This right here alone is at least $100. So whenever the candlestick touch here, and I suggest to do it like a little bit up before it touch the bottom, I'm going to take my profit here. How much points is that? That's 16 point. Okay, that's $160. That's a 1-to-1. That's scalping. Okay, this, you have a high probability of being consistent in profit when you take a 1-to-1 or 1-to-1 risk to reward, or I just want to make $100. If you want to make $100, you don't even need to come all the way down here. It's just right here a little bit. Okay, so that's my first take profit if I'm just scalping and I'm not staying in the market. Then there's this tool. It's called the trend based extension or something like that. But if you come right here, it's this. So people have different way of using it. Okay. But they say you're supposed to take it at the break from the eye. I'm just gonna put it right here to the break, because if you move that from the high to the close of the candlestick, that breaks your pattern. And this one is actually very consistent. Okay. Now, if you look closely, where is it? Right here. if you look closely, it measures the first blue part is where I would take my first take profit at the 1.6. And look at it. If you realize, it literally matches up at the first support level, because price can come here and just reverse back. And you're sure if price reverse, at least I know my money is secure, my trade is closed, and I have my money. But if price is pushing like I'm seeing here, I'm going to be trailing, and my next take profit is the 2.6. Okay, right here, if I'm not greedy, I just want my 2.6, I'm out. But as a mature trader, if I'm seeing the price is pumping, I'm gonna keep trailing, right? I might come here. All right, I still see price coming down, so I'm trailing very close. When price here, I would have probably been here. Okay, so when this thing like try to come back up, I would have been knocked out right here, because I'm not trailing too far. So I did make my take profit plus way more. So these are the tools that's available to help you have a goal for the day. Okay, again, sometimes people get greedy. Price come here, they see a little break, and they like holding the trade and just reverse back all the way up and knock you out when you could have just closed right here. So this is why understanding the candlestick, excuse me, market, what is this called again? Not market structure. Understanding the candlestick is very important, because it can tell you if you're supposed to enter a trade or not. Market structure, market price action. Okay, yeah, the candlestick is referred to as price action. Okay, so I realized that this tool literally did what I was doing, taking my profit at the support level. Okay, but this was just a big drop. It's very consistent if you don't really understand where to take your profit at these levels where you see price tarry. Look, if you realize, it lines up with those levels. Here's the second take profit. Look where it aligns with right here. Look where the third one, they all align with some take profit level. So, oh wow, I've been on this live for 2 hours. What? Listen to me. I get lost in teaching because I love to teach. Okay, it's a gift to teach. And like I said, I used to be so mad. Like, I'm gonna help people trade. Like, that was a goal, and here I am teaching people how to trade. Isn't it crazy? The student is now the teacher. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a easy journey for me, but I want to make your journey easier. Easier journey, profitable trader. That's the goal for Queen-Esther for you. I want to make trading so easy and simple for you, and for you to be profitable sooner rather than later. You don't need to be blowing 50 accounts before you become profitable. Okay, you don't need to be going through all the stuff that I went through. Again, you're gonna have to go through stuff just to learn and develop stuff. You're gonna learn from your own mistake, because you're still gonna do stuff. You're still gonna enter the market when you see money, even you know that's not when you're supposed to enter the market. But you can avoid all that by following instruction. And again, I can tell you something, and then if you feel like something else is gonna happen, go ahead and do it. Okay, don't let other people like dictate, don't enter that. Maybe there's something you see in the market that they don't see. Okay, so I'm that mentor that I'm going to teach you my strategy, but whatever you want to implement, you go ahead and do that. Okay, um okay, another person just signed up. Elaine. Oh, okay, welcome to the team, Elaine. I'm elated and excited for your journey. Hold on, hold on. Should I drop two more coupons? This is the 50% off. I take 2,500 off the personal one-on-one mentorship. Okay. Again, you're investing 2,500 to become a millionaire. If you stick to your goals, if you stick to the things I'm teaching you and you show up every day, you put the work in. It doesn't matter if you're only available at night. The charts will always be there. So there's no excuse that, oh, I have to work. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna make it happen. You're gonna find time. Every single person that I know, they can tell you their story. I went to work, I come home at night, stay up, practices on the chart. I literally took like months off of work, sitting down in my bedroom all day, all night, all day, all night. I'm like, I have to get it. Okay. So you don't have to go through too much headaches because you're gonna have the knowledge and what already work. I have to figure out what works. Okay. And even though a few of the people I watch and some of my mentors, this strategy is available, it's out there, people use it, but it's not just one strategy. There's many type of confirmation and things. And even though I used to watch them do it, I had to show up for myself. I still had to show up for myself. I still had to show up for the lesson. I still had to rewatch the video. I still had to back test. I still have to go on the charts. But again, you don't have to be struggling and doing all these things. I'm literally handing you the blueprint. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And again, knowledge build wealth. I'm teaching you this thing. You can use it to trade and you can become a teacher as well. You can help people learn to trade. Okay. So it's not just about making money for yourself and just being selfish. You want to be able to help others. You want to, okay, I do charge, I do have a program and mentorship and all that, right? But that's for the people who's interested and need one-on-one help professionally. I still come on here every single, well, most days. I try to come every day and I walk through the lesson. I talk about it. I teach you. I give you knowledge. I'm not just coming on here making things up and trying to sell you a dream that doesn't exist or lie to you so you could give me your money and then it doesn't work. No. Okay. Exactly, Brianna. Just never, man. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, God was like, literally, you're almost at your goal. Like, don't give up. Don't. Because sometimes this trading thing just annoys me, man. Like, I thought I had it and then, and I thought I had it and like, And he said, he always tell me to look at the trades that you always win. What exactly do you do? Copy it. And it's the same thing I'm going to teach you. Copy it. Copy the blueprint. Like, why are you going to try to figure out something that works? Okay. And I realize the way I trade actually does work with regular forex pattern. I said pattern. The regular forex pairs. Yesterday, I was showing a lady, one of my student, in person because she happened to saw me trading and she was in disbelief that it was that easy to make $1,700. Like, I pressed the button twice and she was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah, it is possible." And I'm telling her like, "There's a next level too, you know." But she was so excited, and I was teaching her. Literally, she was like, "I want to learn. Teach me." As soon as she opened her phone, I was like, "Oh my gosh, look at the setup." It was just like this. It's when you come on the chart every day. Now I understand what my mentor meant, that he come on this chart every day. He does it every day. So he's able to tell what the market's going to do. He's able to help others. And sometimes you're like, oh no, it's going to reverse. And he's telling you to hold your trade, but you're so in fear and all that. Listen, I rather you close your trade and not lose an extra $1,000 than hold your trade and then the price just backfire. Okay. So again, it's a 50% chance. Are you willing to hold your trade to make an extra $2,000? or you just want to close your trade and just lose $500. It's up to you. No, I don't know if y'all see these traders that um selling you that they drive Lamborghini and yeah, that's the circle I have access to. Okay, when I say I have access to them is they are not lying. Okay, do I have Lamborghini? Oh, I have a Lamborghini. I have the keys. Anyway, but as a trader, they show you that they make money, but you don't want to overshare too much. Okay, but some of these traders that you see come on here that have these expensive jewelry and car, I mean, think about it. They don't really have to. Well, they did the struggling for the money in the beginning, so they are enjoying the fruit of their labor. And I'm not wrong, and I'm not mad at that. Okay, enjoy your money, but make sure you're building for your future generation and you're spending money wisely and investing. Because man, they be trading, they be closing 100K trade. I'm like, that's my goal, man. That's the next level. Because it doesn't matter if if you close 100,000 trade, your next level is gonna be okay. I need to close 110, 120, 130, 150. Okay, but then I be watching um some of their losses. Some of those losses are big, man. I'm like, oh heck, I'm not. Mm-mm. But then when you actually look at their trading account, you're like, okay, they be losing. He lose 20K, and it's like, okay, it's all right. My next trade, I'm gonna win it back. Next trade, you win like 50K. For me, $20,000 is way too much to be losing in a trade. Okay, I'm not holding my trade in such a big drawdown. Well, for now, I'm saying that. Is it gonna change in the future? I don't know, but I don't see why I'm risking $20,000. If it's a good, if I think the trade's gonna turn around, again, it's a risk, it's an investment, but they do make money. Okay, all right, all right. I'm gonna do two more. Help. All right. So for the person who wants to become a student, I'm doing two more 50% off. This is the personal mentorship. Okay. I already hold on. All right, I'm yeah, all right. Somebody tried to book it. Somebody tried to join it, but they said the coupon's not working. Hold on, I'm gonna add. I did add two more. Hold on. If you try again, it should work. Yes, there is also PayPal Afterpay. I don't know if it's called Afterpay or Pay Later, but you can actually pay the monthly. It's like $200 a month or 150 a month. Okay, because one of the mentorship, the personal one that is $5,000. When she booked, she said her payment was 333 for the month, and that's was I don't know what if it has to do with your credit or whatever. Okay, and then another person give me 275. So I don't know if it has to do with your credit or how much PayPal trusts you to pay a month. But when you book, you go to the afterpay and it will show you your option of how much you can pay monthly. All right, so you're investing in knowledge for a gain. You're investing in yourself. Some of you'll be buying foolishness. Save your money. Don't go buy no Gucci bag and no Gucci shoes. Invest and multiply that money. Then you can buy a 10 Gucci bag and 10 Gucci shoes and save those as assets. Because those are assets. But you want to make sure you're building. You don't just spend all your money in one thing. All right. And that's why I still recommend Afterpay, even if you have the whole money. But use that money to start building something else. If you want to start a business or something, I have courses available on how to start a business, how to create and sell digital assets. Okay. Marketing strategy. You could have all the products you want. If you're terrible at marketing, might as well don't create the product. And I'm not saying that from a place of, I'm not saying that harshly. I'm saying to get knowledge from marketing. Okay. When Elohim give you marketing advice, don't blink. All right. Be consistent. Do what he tells you to do, and you're gonna see growth. For you to even market a product to me, you need to give me some knowledge. I need to build trust with you. You need to show me why I should buy this thing. Tell me how is it solving my problem. These are the things you think about with marketing and selling things as that. You want to create a LLC, I have programs to help you structure your LLC, create the LLC. There's so much things on my website. Like it's crazy. Like you don't have no excuse. Literally, I don't have the money. There's afterpay. You want to grow in something? I even still have. I have three I have three personal one-on-one session available for $50. Okay. What? I don't have $50. There's afterpay. There's no excuse. There's Uber. Start doing Uber, do Lyft, do something to make the extra money to make your afterpay payment. If you really want it bad enough, you will go and put the work in. See, when you know the sacrifice you make, you put the work in, nobody's not going to make you feel guilty when you get to that goal. Okay. Like Tiffany always said, I don't want to hear no excuse. Okay. What was Tiffany having? Her millionaire conference. I can't afford it. Yes, you can. I can't afford the trading program. Yes, you can. If you really want it, you can afford it. I'm gonna use afterpay. If I can use afterpay, I'm gonna um inquire to Queen Esther about her afterpay. Okay. All right, Queen Esther, for the group mentorship, I can do 250 each session. And we can arrange something. All right. You pay your 250, you get the session. For your next session, you have to pay the 250 again. Then I give you the session. So if PayPal don't approve you, you email me. I want to help you. And it's the same with the personal session. Okay. I have two more 50% off. I'm doing two more. Wait, somebody did, hold on. The person who said they was trying to book, but the coupon doesn't work. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me drop it again. Just put help 50 and it's gonna take the 2,500 off the package, okay? And then huh? Okay. Close the door. All right, now now I teach my son how to trade. My son,
She's doing something. She said, what the hell?
I'm teaching my son to trade. He already almost gone through the program, okay?
Hello.
He's up, he's up. Yeah, Queen Esther, Queen Esther, that help at gmail.com. Yeah, that's my email. I do have a business email, but this one is okay too as well. If you want, I could drop the business email too. All right, so when you learn to trade, okay, first of all, I don't know if y'all, there's 12-year-old trader that's making millions with funded accounts. Okay. Now tell me, why can't you teach your children, your son, your daughter to trade? They could be in school and they're making their own money because as a parent, you're gonna when I'm trading, they're trading. You're not losing anything to buy your child a $50 account or to invest in your child, well, it's gonna be $50, and then like I think it's 150 to access the funded account to get payout. So $200 or $300, I'm gonna take my child along with me. All right, this money, I'm gonna call it a wealth building account. So whatever money he wins, I trade and it adds up. I'm not gonna be over trading in my son account. Maybe $50 a day, $50 a day, and you keep multiplying. Then the next month you're making $100 a day. You're saving up for your son college. I'm saying son because I have son college, and you're actually teaching your child have knowledge about the stock market and trading and investing. Okay, my son has a business. Okay, and this is something that you should be telling your children and teaching your children and training your children. Education is good, knowledge is good, okay, so but it doesn't make sense you just go to college, get a degree, and then you're slaving in a 9 to 5 and you can't make ends meet even though you have 10 degrees. Did Bill Gates went to college? I'm not saying to don't send your children to college. College education is a realm of stature. Education can get you to places, but some people have education but they don't have knowledge on how to multiply with their education, with what you have. Okay, you want to be teaching your children about investing, stock market. Stop keeping your money in your bank account and making the bank get rich off of you, and then you still paying monthly fee. Like what? The bank is not bad, but they know how to manipulate people and take your money. Okay, and what does the Bible teach you about robbing poor people? Okay. Even if you start a business, of course you want to make profit, but some of these people be overdoing it. You know, like even if you have poor credit or something, you might have poor credit, but you have a good job that's giving you good money, but they want to charge you like 10 times the little loan they're giving you with interest. Like that's crazy. Even with the houses, I see people buying houses and they're making all this interest payment, and like $50 go into their actual principal because they don't have knowledge about how to pay off the principal faster, so they can avoid the interest. Knowledge is important, okay, but make sure you're getting the right knowledge. Okay, again, I don't know how much millionaire I seen as a little as traders. Like this is where they got their breakthrough. They see it as a answered prayer. This is my way out. This is my family way out. What is your why? Don't give up. What is your why? Why do I want? Why am I not going to give up? I know it's not a lie. I know if I put the work in, hard work, good planning, and hard work leads to prosperity. I did the hard work. I was probably not the best planner, but I'm the best planner. I show up and I put the work in. I did the work. I tell you, nobody, not even Elohim himself, can make me feel guilty when I know my value or my worth. Okay. If I say, all right, as a matter of fact, me charging you $5,000 is baby money. I'm not even gonna lie. Do you know the guy on here who is a son that teach money in the realm of money and stuff? His mentorship is like $1 million. You get what I'm saying? You have to know your value and your worth. Why is it worth the $1 million? Because what he's gonna give to the person gonna make them a billionaire. Do you understand me? So is this worth my investment? It's $5,000 worth being able to make consistent money daily, having time freedom, having more than enough for my family, having an extra stream of income. Hell yeah. How much money did I pay for my mentor? 7,500. I'm not even blinking. Did I pay the 7,500 one time? No. I broke up that payment into monthly payment, but I paid it off. The knowledge did pay off, okay? And I still had to implement and apply the things he teach me. He's gonna give you the knowledge, but think because the knowledge is in front of you, that's it. No, you need to apply wisdom to the knowledge. Now, wisdom is taking action. Okay, 7,500. Me, I didn't even have money, but I know the value of what I was paying for. The knowledge I was paying for was worth it. Why on earth I keep drinking juice? Excuse me. It's an investment. What are you investing in? Are you wasting your money on the wrong thing? What can I sacrifice so I can make the monthly payment? What can I sacrifice to sign up for the mentorship? What can I sacrifice for anything that I desire? Okay, so don't just think it's just about my trading or what or my mentorship. There's some things you desire in life that you're gonna have to sacrifice for. Okay, well, maybe I can cancel my Netflix membership. I can watch free YouTube videos. Okay, maybe I don't need to buy this $200 Gucci bag. Wait, what am I talking about? $200 Gucci bag. This 2,500 Gucci bag. Maybe I don't need to get this expensive car right now because I barely can even make my rent payment. So I'm gonna invest a portion of this money to get education. Again, don't just take your car money and invest in knowledge and then you don't take the time out and apply wisdom to the knowledge. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Use wisdom. I'm coming on here every day. Well, I'm gonna watch Queen-Esther video. I'm really gonna tune in and watch it over and over again. I'm gonna start applying what she's telling me. I'm gonna use the afterpay or whatever it is I gotta do because I really do want to learn to trade. When you do your sacrifice and you meet your goal, you're able to help people, you're able to help your family, you're able to break that bloodline curse of poverty. Okay, it says money answer all things. Is that what the word says? Money cannot fix everything, but money is a tool that if you have access to it, it can be a blessing in a lot of ways. God answer all prayer, not money. But the Bible does say money answer all things, but there's boundaries to that, okay? So there's knowledge in the Bible about money too. The Bible tell you about money, stored, build wealth, stewardship. It teach you about investment, teach you about only a fool and his money may part. It teach you about poor spending and all these things. Don't spend everything in one day. Your job is a stream of income, okay? But that's a door that God opened for you. When you get your paycheck, don't just think pay bills. Think multiply. I'm gonna get a payment plan for my bill so I can use my money to invest in something that I'm gonna actually be multiplying with. Notice I'm not telling you to not pay your bills. If my bill is like 700, I'm gonna see if I could get a payment plan and maybe pay 250 a month, right? And then I could probably use that $500 to invest or make a down payment to get a course or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you see money, think multiply, think more money. Okay? Yeah. Read the book. Look at Solomon. How was Solomon so wealthy? Knowledge. God gave him knowledge. He didn't just take the knowledge and sit down and do nothing with it. He applied wisdom to the knowledge. And then there was favor on this man's life. Okay? Joseph, when Pharaoh went and called Joseph, what did Joseph do? Joseph used his gift. Your gift will make room for you. Okay? When people see that you're able to read stock market and stuff, what? They will give you access to some places that you won't even have access to. Okay? They might have the funding, but you have the knowledge. Do you get what I'm saying? Stop sleeping on the mentorship. Stop sleeping on courses. Stop sleeping on the people God is sending to help you because you're thinking you don't have money. Well, Lord, I see Queen Esther coming here with her group, with her mentorship and all that. I'm gonna trust you for this money. When you ask God for money, it can come in many ways. He can open door, and one of them is afterpay. Okay, stop putting receiving money in a box from God. If you want money, He's gonna give you ways to go make money. He's gonna open door. He can probably bless you with a job. He can bless you with some side also. He could literally have people walk over to you and just bless you with money. All right, and then there is Abba, your father, who's gonna provide for you. If you need something, he can provide it for you. When you know that you have a Abba, your father, he can provide for you. Don't look to money. Okay, but then you still need to have knowledge about money. Money is a tool and you need to be good steward of it because it's still Elohim money. You know he owns everything on the earth. But yeah. Tiffany, you could sign up for the mentorship. All right. There is one more spot left. I just dropped a 50% off, 2,500 off the personal one-on-one mentorship. It's help. If you add that, hold on, I think it's capital H. There's help 50 for the personal one-on-one mentorship with just me and you, and then there's the group mentorship. That one is $9.99. Okay. Let me share the site. Um yeah, there's the link to the website. There's the personal mentorship. If you enter help 50, you get $2,500 off. Okay, it's a 4-week mentorship. There's 4 1-hour session, and during the week you have homework and things to go over, and you still have access to me. All right. There's the group mentorship, which is $9.99, and you have access to afterpay. You don't have to pay the whole money upfront. Afterpay could be 200 a month, 250 a month. But what you're investing, you're gonna make way more than that when you do what you have to do, when you follow the blueprint. Again, you're still gonna have to show up every day for yourself. You're still gonna have to go over the things. You can ask me the question. You can live trade with me. Even when you're learning, you can be making money. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and also I do have a lot of free videos. I'm gonna have to arrange them in a section. But today, when I was trying to come live to do the trade, this was the candlestick. This was the setup today. This drop right here, beautiful. But my internet, it's so funny. I was in the trade and my internet was off, but I actually had like a take profit and a stop loss. So every time I refresh, and that's why I didn't really hold the trade too long, because I don't want to be trading and I can't really see what's happening on the charts. But yeah, whatever your goal is, it's doable. Okay. My goal is to help you become $1,500 session. That's crazy. It's not crazy. No, that's for people who's already trading, but they're probably missing something. They need a little bit of knowledge of something. There's the group session, which is $1,000, and then there's the personal session, which is $5,000. I paid $7,500 for my mentorship. So for the people who know the value of the service I'm providing, then they will understand that $1,500 is not even a lot of money for the knowledge I'm giving you. $5,000 it's still not a lot of money for the knowledge that I'm giving you. For the people who know the value of the knowledge, they will know that $1,500 or $5,000 is not crazy. What are you going to be able to do with the $5,000 investment that you're doing? Okay. If I can show you, I mean, I'm going to teach you exactly what I do, right? If I can make $8,000 in one day, you can do the same thing. If I could make 1,900 in one day, you can do the same thing. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you. So if you're investing $5,000 and I literally give you a 50% off coupon for the next two person, 2,500, that's a steal. Okay. The people who already book know the value of what they are paying for. Again, if you can't afford the $1,500, there's afterpay to help you. Um, for the people who don't have all the $1,500 upfront or the $1,000 upfront or whatever, I literally offer afterpay so you can pay monthly. There's no excuse that, oh, it's too expensive, and you get what I'm saying. In this economy right now, it is, but do what best for you. Tiffany, you're not just giving me $1,500 for nothing. You do realize that you're investing $1,500 to make way more than $1,500. Okay? If you're consistent, if you show up every day, you literally can scale your account. You could be the $50,000 a month trader, the $10,000 a day trader. Like, if you understand the knowledge that you're going to get, then you would be laughing at $5,000. You'll be laughing at $1,000. Okay? Of course, go ahead and pray about it. Access.
But the runner decides to randomly stop even though the timer is still going. Let's check in on the to figure out what goes on.
And again, I'm giving you access to free knowledge. If you don't want to pay for the service, it's more in depth and more personal, but all the free knowledge I'm giving right now, you can go back, watch my videos, and try to trade by yourself. But if you want consistency and you know the value of what you're investing in, then I would pay for the mentorship. Again, I struggled 5 years blowing my account, wasting money because I was too cheap to pay for a mentorship. Okay. I'm like, I'm not paying for that. I'm not even lying. I'm like, I'm not paying all that money for that. I can learn myself. I did learn a lot by myself, but then I was still struggling. Okay. So you know what I did? When God sent the blessing to me, the mentorship, that I'm like, all right, this is the person. I paid my 7,500. Okay. I didn't pay it one time upfront. Okay. And the price, the $5,000, you might laugh and think, oh my God, Queen-Esther, you're lying. That's the price that God actually told me to put it for. If you don't believe me, go pray about it. Again, my investment for what I'm giving you, it's definitely worth it. I know the value and the effort I make. So when people say, you said 1,500, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna even focus. Okay, Tiffany. Does anybody have any question? All right. So I had 3-person book the 50% off mentorship. They paid $2,500, Tiffany. Okay. And you say $1,500 is crazy because they know what they're getting. I come on here live every day and show you how to trade. You see me do it live. Like, I'm not making this up. I'm not just pretending. I'm showing you how you can do the same thing. And you're going to have access to the account to be able to take big trades not even big trades. You're going to be able to take small trades, but you're going to have a high return on your money. If you get a $150,000 funding account your first day, you make $1,000. I'm not even asking you. I'm not even blinking telling you that. I do this every day. Okay. Okay. So Mike. Okay, so Mike, I did. Yeah, I got the. I see your bookings. Yeah, Mike was the one who asked me, who said the coupon wasn't working. He confirmed that it did work this time because I only opened 2 slots for the 50% off. Okay. So yeah, there's still one more available. I did 4. I opened 2 and then I opened another 2 because the person said the coupon the coupon wasn't working. That's because the 2 person booked first. All right. So if you think you don't really want to do the one-on-one personal session because you don't want to pay 5,000 right now, there's one more slot for 2,500. You can go ahead and do the group session. Okay, it's going to be 6 people, so I will still be able to answer your question and all that, but it's going to be limited. All right. So if you really want hands-on, hold my hand, Queen-Esther, I advise the personal one-on-one, but the group mentorship is the same knowledge, is the same information, but you're gonna have more personal one-on-one time with me to walk through a lot of things with the group session. Um you don't need a PayPal account. You don't need a PayPal account to pay with PayPal, right? No, I don't think so. So PayPal is like a payment gateway. So you don't need to actually have a PayPal account to pay with PayPal. I think so. So you could definitely check out and see what comes up. The chosen one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the extra coupon for. I'm not gonna close it when I get off. I'm just gonna leave it. So anyone, maybe somebody watch this video after and they want to book, I'm just gonna leave that special up for them. Help 20, help 50 because it's 50% off. Okay. I'm also gonna try to add um after pay and pay later because I think that's 2 different. Maybe if you can't use one, you could use the other option. All right. I have some course that I'm dropping on my new website. I keep talking about it, but I'm still working on it. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. How to create digital assets and sell them is the hot thing, and how to start new source of income. Like there's like over 50 ways in that ebook that I have ready. I do have a lot of stuff ready, but I've been so busy with mentorship, like, but I love what I do though, you know. You take it serious, you definitely will see the reward for your sacrifice. All right. Me as well, the chosen one. I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. I don't like watching something and they just beating around the bush. Just get to the point. Tell me what I need to know. I don't need to know about the other stuff that I don't need to know. I just want to trade. I just want to understand what I need to understand. and that's it. You understand me? So when the mentorship, when the mentorship is done, there's a special group where like you will get access to that group where I help you. I still help you. I come on when it's time to trade. You show up. I go over the charts with you together. And if it's time to enter a trade and you're available, you're free to go ahead and do so with me. Digital like NFTs, digital assets like your knowledge, selling your knowledge, helping people, starting faceless accounts and stuff like that. Even creating books for Amazon and KDP. I literally have all the things to make your life easier. And I also do that for people as well. Like they would send me the information and I'll just do all the work for them. Because some people just don't want to do the work. Some people have more than enough money to just pay for somebody to do the work. Because the money they're paying me is nothing versus what the book's gonna continue make. A book is an asset, okay? You pay one thing to produce the book, and when you're not even alive, your children is getting the royalty from that book, okay? So those are things you should think about. What else do I do? Option trading and binary is another thing that I'm going to start doing. Once you have the knowledge that I'm going to give you, you can do options, you can do binary. People say binary is really easier because you just have to enter and say, is it going to go up or down? I mean, when I hear that, I'm like, I trade binary before, but I'm thinking I can trade 5 minute binary because I can tell where the market is going next. Okay. And even long term trading, I think I'm going to tap into that because I can always tell you where the market going to go, but it just take too long and I want my money. I'm not trying to leave my money in no market, but you could trail and close in on your profit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Listen, God want to give you knowledge about these things because sometimes his children could be so religious with money, and then you sit down looking for God to bless you when God is saying go get it. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be religious with money, but make sure you're not idolizing money either. Make sure you're not idolizing the stock market because it's not your provider. Because at the end of the day, God does give you the knowledge to take money from the stock market, but don't forget to give him the glory with everything, period. Okay. God is leading his children to take wealth from the wicked in many different ways, and the stock market is actually one. Okay. And that's also, I mean, a 9 to 5 job is not a bad thing. It's God wants us to see it as a way of like serving and reward, but you don't want to make them think that they're your source. You get me? Like if there's you don't go to this 9 to 5 job, your life is over. You don't have nothing else. Like no, that's not the God. That's not the God we serve. Lay down.
Oh,
All right. Sometimes we look to the job and we idolize the job and we forgot that God is the one who bless us with this resource to provide for us. Even this whole trading thing. Okay. It's not my God, but I still give God the glory for this resource. Man, one thing about 9 to 5 is not a bad thing. It's a steady income. Even as a trader, you don't want to just have one resource. You want to use your trading income to have multiple assets. Why you think God says he give you the ability to build wealth, to create wealth, to make wealth? It means you need to apply wisdom to what the word is saying. You don't just sit down and look at the word. You understand what I'm saying? Now he's bringing me back this example. Like this lady, I bet he opened the door for this lady for one of these top fashion company design, but she showed up to the company without nothing. She didn't show up with any dress, any nothing, no patterns, no nothing. But she went there, and when they asked for the something, she didn't have nothing to show. But if I was her, I would tell him to just, I could show you something right now. Like I would create something on the spot. I would, but what I'm saying is to be ready. Be ready for the wealth transfer. Don't be half ready. You keep hearing people telling you about these coins and stuff. Look at Bitcoin. Nobody think Bitcoin was gonna blow up. Okay, and look at that. Okay, get into. I mean, if you're using some sense to buy some coins, just in case it actually blows up, I'm not losing anything. Understand? Okay. All right. So to everyone who joined the team, welcome aboard. Congratulations. I'm excited for this new group because I already have one group that I'm already doing, but I'm gonna have to do this group on the next day. I could even do it in the same day, but nah, I don't want to teach twice a day. I have enough time for that. Yeah, so welcome aboard, and I'm excited. I'm about to I'm gonna create a new group for all the paid members, and I'm gonna say Facebook is my free platform. About Facebook, about Facebook, YouTube. I'm still gonna come on here and do some live walkthrough and stuff like that. I guess they use Telegram. I'm gonna see how good Telegram is. If I want to use a Telegram, because they use Telegram to send the trade setup and stuff like that. When I just started trading, that's what I did. I copy other people trade. It wasn't consistent. That's something I have to tell you. That's when I decided to learn by myself. But there was a lot of trade that was winning and stuff like that. And then there was the community where everybody was talking and helping each other, you know. So I'm gonna go now, and 3 hours. I literally was like, it's 2 hours. No, it's 3 hours. Have a blessed day, everyone. There's still one coupon available, so I'm just gonna leave it up. Anybody book it? Congratulations to you. You got 50% off. Anyone who really wanna join and there's getting rejection from PayPal after pay, you can email me and I can set up something professionally. And you know the way I'm gonna do it is easy. You pay and you get your session, and when the next session comes, you're gonna have to pay first, and then I do the session. That way there's no problem, okay? Because now I'm willing to help you, but I like to work with trustworthy people. And if somebody is really appreciative of what I'm doing and they really want to get started, but they don't really have good credit or whatever, they're not getting accepted in afterpay, you can come to me, okay? And I'm literally gonna create something, you sign about the payment and then this and that, and then we go from there. If I'm have to chase you, I'm not gonna do that, okay? I don't do that's unprofessional. All right, trust is gained, not given. All right. Oh, that's what they call it, signal group. I did join some signal group. I'm gonna look into Telegram. I usually like to just come on and just do the read up and say I'm gonna enter. I feel like signal can be delayed. I can say, well, the market is looking like it's gonna do this, and then 5 minutes later it changed something. So I'm more of the forward signal person, but I'm still gonna look into that though. Like on the weekends, on Sundays, I like to read up my chart. So if this happened, then I could send those in as what to look forward to. All right, have a blessed day, everyone. I'll see you on the next live. Is there anything else you want to say, Lord? All right. Have a beautiful day. And I have 3 slots available for prophetic one-on-one, whether it's marriage, personal growth, intimacy, whatever it is, go and book. It's called $50 steal. Okay. See, I'm still giving away free stuff. My last session was with I don't know if y'all was here the other night, but we had a beautiful session and God, man, I love doing my session. I be on my session like Queen-Esther get off the phone. So if that's something you're interested in, you need a word or whatever, you could go ahead and book your session. And don't think you're paying Queen-Esther for no prophetic word, because they ain't my prophetic word. You're not paying me for the prophetic word anyway. Okay. I'm serving you and you're just giving back to me. So have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.